Esta VTuber le hackearon su canal, pero cuando lo recuperó, sacó su propia moneda.
Konnichiwa. Welcome, investors. Or should I say, pro-vestors. It's me, Ouro Kronii, and I'm here to present you a new coin to the market. This is going to change your world.
Ouro Kronii, VTuber canadiense de Hololive en el grupo CANAL, la segunda generación de Hololive English, debutó el 23 de agosto del 2021, siendo reconocida por cachetarse a Fauna y Mumei.
Hey, Kronii!
Ow! I can't believe you would do that to me!
No, I like to watch it.
Yeah, that's why, you bystander.
Sus streams NPC.
You've been a very good Kronii. But why? But why? Ara. I know, I love myself too. Ara. Happy birthday.
Por papearse a Sisi en más de una ocasión.
Sorry, I just don't understand things from a clanker!
I see. First you call her, I can't even say.
Automaton.
That's not what you called her in the squirrel game.
I'm Hyun.
Don't cry. First you call me a germ, and then you call me a clanker. Don't cry. It's just
Whoa, that is so out of context.
Wow, senpai, I really thought better.
Stop calling me senpai.
Senpai.
Can someone start the game, please? Can someone? I don't want to be on this topic anymore. Someone start the game right now. Someone start it right now.
Y por tener una pregunta que rompe VTubers.
I actually have a pretty cursed question that I can ask you after the stream because it's kind of cursed.
Can you say it on stream?
No, I can't.
Why not?
I can just mute myself real quick, actually, and yeah, just you can just give me a reaction to it, okay?
Can I get ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Okay, I'm unmuted. Yeah, so that's it. Do you think you can answer it? Not on stream.
Boy,
But...
what's the boy? Boy, are you okay?
El 22 de enero del 2025 le hackearon su canal de YouTube promocionando la típica estafa. Al día siguiente, tras recuperar su cuenta, Kronii decide sacar su propia moneda, prometiendo que cambiaría el mundo con una gráfica que desafiaba el tiempo y el espacio.
This is going to change your world. So this is a live capture of the time that we were working on the graph. This is for the normal coins. They go about like this and then so that's not good. So the Kronii coin, in comparison, it starts off like this. It's steady. The 1969s, and we fell on a bit of the hard times, and then it's going and then it's going through the roof. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. And then it's doing a loop-de-loop. You have never seen this kind of trend before. It's defying space and time, and it's unlike any market that you've ever seen before. It literally goes to the moon and back, to Mercury, to the sun, to all the solar system. It's crazy. That's why I want to recommend this to everyone. Looks like your hand is moving. What?
Y todo parecería increíble hasta que Callie la expondría con testigos.
Hello everyone, can you hear me? I just did an investigation on Kronii, Skronii, whatever it's being called. So people are getting more creative these days, right? For example, we saw earlier this year, right, the Mori Promise coin. We started off with the Mori Promise coin and also the J-Chad coin. That's Mori's coin. I'm Callie. Different person. So now Kronii, who is the person that is pushing and trying to promote this coin with all of her being, all of her social media presence and whatnot, I'm disappointed. Now, if we take a really close look at this graph, there's something that we can notice right off the bat, and it's subtle. It's subtle, so you may not be able to pick it up right away, but if you look very closely at this graph, it makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. None of it. Here's the beginning of our correspondence. I reach out to Ouro Kronii and I say, "Hi there. Recently saw you promoting a new interesting venture in the Yum Yum space. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions? For transparency's sake, I'd like to use these answers in a video I'm making." And then Kronii responded. She says, and I quote, "Of course, thank you for your interest. I'm so glad that you'd like to promote it to more people. Be sure to ask away." So she's automatically kind of getting the message mixed up and kind of doesn't really understand my intentions at this point. I said, "Thank you so much for your time. First and foremost, I noticed this graph you presented on your stream. It's a very interesting curve to say the least, really something I've never seen in the space before. Just wondering, where exactly did you get this data? You mentioned some experts in your team, and I don't doubt their credentials, but I'd love to maybe get a bit of insight on where they got these figures, if you don't mind me asking. However, I don't like to reveal the secrets. What I can say is, they are mainly composed of trend analysts and have decided that time is money, and since I have all the time in the world, this means I have an unlimited source of money too. I hope this was a good summary for you. Please continue spreading the word. I can hear the stonks going up. FOMO for mofos. FOMO no momo." So now I have a graph for you in which I show her an actual real-time graph. So as you can see at the peak, at the very, very peak right there when the coin had reached its absolute highest point, that was when the stream ended. And that was when somebody mysteriously cashed out everything. Maybe, and I say this with almost near certainty, she's not here anymore. Isn't this you, with you, in the Bahamas? And you want to know what she says? "Sorry, I'm not taking further questions. You can speak to my 3 lawyers who will contact you in the future." Why specifically 3, I wonder? Go ahead and tell us your story about your experience with Kronii coin.
I invested in Kronii coin 1,248 days ago, which is when Kronii coin first appeared. And I know that for investments like this, you may have to invest a lot to get something back out of it. So I did. I invested several times, and I was hoping that someday it would pay off. But I just never got my investments back. We had a talk, and she promised that I would get my investment back soon in the form of a collaboration, because so far it's only been my investments.
Right.
That was 150 days ago, and since, nothing. I have a family to feed. They are very hairy, and right now it's especially dire because they are in and out of the hospital, and I'm trying to do my best to give them what they need to survive.
I'm so sorry. This must be really hard for you.
Yes, I don't know if there's any hope for the Kronii coin investments anymore. But I think even if all of this was a huge scam, she should still at least be the better person and maybe make up for it by giving us like at least a small percentage of our investments back, because otherwise my hospital visits, I can't pay them anymore.
I hear someone is disagreeing with my investigation.
Disagree!
I don't agree with all the lies you are spreading, because I took out 10 mortgages to go all in on Kronii coin. I am all in, and not only has it changed my life, but I am only in the red for 1 day. She has promised me that if I invest early, I will be paid back 20 years from now. She says I will get $5 billion.
I am listening to the stories of victims. Now, clearly, you are a victim. You have been manipulated.
Of you!
No, you have been manipulated by Ouro Kronii.
Okay, just keep manipulating me. I am done. I will not listen to another word of this nonsense. Evidence? What evidence? I don't know what a graph is.
It's called none of your business, to be very honest.
I've heard of that
I think
island.
we're past the polite conversation.
It's even more expensive than the Bahamas, actually, everyone, in case you guys didn't know.
I think I'm done here.
That's fine. You know what? It's okay. I'll see you in court. That's fine. You can take me to court. I'm ready for you.
You're so funny. Have fun riding the coattails of my Kronii coin. Have a nice day.
All right, have a good one.
Can.
All right, have a good one, you miserable scrub.
I'm gonna drink this pina colada. Delicious.
Wow, so you are
I
in the
am
Bahamas.
drinking,
Very
having
nice.
a blast at the expense of your suffering and skill issue. Have a great day,
Have a great
man.
day. Bye. Bye.
Qué bueno es saber que nadie más te intentará vender... ¿Rizu?
Hello everybody, good evening.